1001% overstimulated right now. I also look like an egghead and I can't. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Coco and today's video is a topic I feel very passionate and excited about. It is one of my favorite hobbies and just like my favorite activity that I've incorporated into my lifestyle over the past, I'd say 5-6 years. Today, we're talking all about thrifting. Yes, we are. And we are thrifting my spring wardrobe and some new home decor items. And I don't want to brag, but it's a goodie. It's a goodie. I found some sick pieces this week at the thrift. I've always said it, the thrift gods love me. I don't know what it is, but I have a lot of luck thrifting. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you get some inspiration. Hopefully this video is some sort of inspiration for you to try thrifting, or hopefully maybe this video helps you curate you know, your spring wardrobe or gives you some home decor inspo. So we're gonna get into it. I don't know where my mic went, so I'm just using my MacBook to record this audio recording. I'm gonna try to make this quick. So whenever I thrift, especially for a new season, I always like to create some kind of vision board / wish list. This will just help thrifting be a lot less overwhelming. I know it can be overwhelming with all the hundreds and thousands of things in the store, so this helps train my eye towards what I should be looking for. So we're gonna start off with clothing and then we'll get into home decor. I kept it very short and sweet because honestly, when I was cleaning my closet out, I'm actually really happy with the pieces that I have and everything that you see in here. So even, you know, you're noticing a lot of white. I actually don't have a lot of white in my wardrobe, and that is why, you know, there's a lot of white in here, but I guess I'm also gravitating to a lot more muted tones, like these greens, these khakis, grays, blacks, and with that being said, a lot of my wardrobe right now is a lot of fun print and color, which I love, and I think that's my personal style, really expressing myself through prints and fun colors. But as I've entered my 30s, what I'm realizing is I really love versatile pieces. So I need a lot more pieces that I can wear to work, but I can also dress up to go out or run errands. And for me, the way I like to express my personal style and incorporate my personality into my outfits is through accessories. So not only are we seeing a lot of whites, blacks, and muted tones, but we're seeing a lot of heels. I'm noticing that I'm really enjoying heels and like kitten heels, but also flats and sandals. I definitely think it's going to be a toes out summer for me, which I'm not mad about. And you're also going to see like hints of fun prints in here. Like I am loving cheetah print this year. I don't know what it is, but my inner cheetah girl is really coming out. So I'm loving cheetah girl. Stripes are also really cute. I know they're trendy, but super cute. And we're also going to be noticing a lot of these large beaded jewelries. I don't know what it is, but they're just so simple and chic. Like I love this, you know, bold necklace with the beads and the red color. I'm loving belts. Loving belts. I have been on the hunt for over a year for a good statement belt, and I've only found one. It's like a cow print one, so I am looking for more like bigger buckles and fringe maybe this year. So we're keeping it pretty simple. I don't have a large clothing wish list, so I'm really excited to thrift this. But basically what I'm looking for at the thrift the next few weeks are going to be lots of these beaded necklaces. I am specifically looking for a cropped black trench because I'm short. I'm only 4'10" for reference, and I have a plethora of long trenches, but I don't have a cropped one yet. And I tried one on and it looked really good on me because I'm so short, so I really want one. I'm looking for skirts. I'm loving low-rise skirts, especially those with this asymmetrical cut. I think this would be so chic with flats or like a pair of kitten heels, and really great for work as well. I guess I'm realizing I'm liking the low rise this year, and I actually don't mind high rise. It's flattering on me. But honestly, guys, ever since I've gotten older, I can't with the high rise because it's just so uncomfortable on my stomach. So I'm appreciating low rise. And then the last few things I'd say I'm looking for is I need a really good pair of real leather boots. I don't have a pair. Surprisingly, I do not have a pair of leather boots, but I don't want to bite the bullet on a price, so I will be looking for leather boots, specifically pointy ones, because I like pointy toes on me. And then what else are we looking for? Oh, I also want a pair of like calf high moto boots because I have knee high ones, but I would love to get shorter ones, especially being a shorter girl and having shorter legs. Yep, we're seeing a lot of flats, as you can see, slippers. I also like these hats. I forget what style these are, but I want one of these hats. So yeah, this is a vision board. Let's see how I do. As many of you may know, I live in a very millennial gray space. When I initially bought my condo, all of the finishing options that the developer gave us were gray. So I really had no choice. But I will say my favorite characteristic about my space is the exposed concrete. That has been really fun to look at and just work with. So anyways, here's my little vision board. And as you can see, we're seeing a lot of warm wood tones and burgundies. I'm obsessed with burgundy right now. And I think that's because I have been really wanting a Persian rug, but I can't afford one. So hopefully I can thrift one. I don't know. I think this is going to be more of like an adventure, a thrift adventure. I don't think I'll find it at my local one, but that's okay. A big thing you'll also see is ceramics. I love any kind of ceramics. I have always been obsessed with ceramics since I was a kid. I love how organic they are, the different shapes. I love how creative people can be when creating these objects. So a lot of ceramics, hopefully I will find. Specifically, I need knobs. I am loving knobs right now. I am specifically looking for like a marble burgundy one for a dresser in my room. But I also love this funky, pattern. But we'll see what I can find at the thrift store. Also, oh, this wine rack. I'm a wine lover and I have wanted this vintage IKEA wine rack for years. I have seen a lot of people find them in thrift stores. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get myself on one. And speaking of, I guess, wall units, I love like these walnut or teak wall shelves, these like smaller, more petite ones, because I don't have any shelves or counter space in my kitchen. So I would love to bring warmth into the space and just more organization with these kinds of units. Hopefully I can find one. And then what else is a big thing on my wish list? Oh, I need a like a caddy for my makeup. I would love it to be wood. Basically my entire makeup collection, not that it's very large, but it's all in my makeup bag. And every morning it hasn't been very practical to just ruffle through everything, looking for everything that I need. So I would love a little caddy just to put all of my everyday basics. That way, getting ready in the morning's not so chaotic. And then I guess lastly, these Sabre Paris utensils are so freaking gorgeous, but so expensive. So hopefully I can find some kind of dupe at the thrift store, but good quality dupe, because I know places like Simon's Canada, even Amazon have these dupes, but I've felt them and they're not great. So I am very picky with cutlery. So fingers crossed I can find a really good quality dupe at the thrift store. But anyways, that's what I'm working with. Yeah, we'll see what I can find at the thrift. think first we're gonna start with clothes. I had a lot of luck at the thrift with clothing, shoes, and jewelry. So to start off with clothing is, as you guys saw on my wish list, I had a lot of these asymmetrical skirts on it. I ended up finding this asymmetrical, like, it's kind of this dark gray blackish skirt, and when I checked the tag, it was this brand. It's called Copine. I don't know, what's that say? Copine, and it was only $4.50. And when I googled the brand, it's actually a couture brand from Paris, and all of their pieces were going for like 400 Canadian dollars. I couldn't find the specific skirt, obviously, because it's couture, but yeah, love the skirt. So happy with it, and I know I'm gonna be able to make so many cute outfits. Okay, moving on. You guys saw that I had a cropped black trench on my wish list, did I not? And look what I found. I found a cropped black trench, and the brand is Jacob. If you're Canadian, then you know. And it fit me perfectly. It comes with a little tie. It's actually built in, so I won't lose it, which is great. I don't know if you guys can see how I tied my knot, but I used to be a Girl Scout, so anytime I'm tying scarves or like my trench coat belts, I do the scout knot. And then I had a lot of luck in the shoe section. I found three pairs of shoes, okay? Starting off, honestly, already strong, but I bought these real leather Club Monaco unused flats in my size, made in Italy, for $7.49. Love these. I think these are just gonna be so chic for the summer, mainly for work. My intention is to use these for work, but it's so easy to dress up and down, which, as you guys know, that's exactly what I wanted my wardrobe to be: versatile and chic and timeless. And then on my wish list, you also saw that I had a pair of leather boots, and I scored in my size, made in Italy. The brand is Bocci. I don't know how to say that, but these are 100% Italian leather, made in Italy, pointed toes. Love them. In good condition too as well. Like, look at that. Barely any wear and tear. They are a little muddy. I did wear them the other day, but very minimal wear and tear. Okay, and then the star of the show for shoes. Now, these are not everyone's cup of tea, and you don't need to tell me they're ugly, because I know they're not for everyone, but I do love this brand. And I do believe that I can pull these shoes off, because I did try them on in the thrift store, and I do think with the right pair of pants, these will be sick. These are Acne Studio flats. Look at that. Now I know again, these aren't everyone's cup of tea, but they're my cup of tea. I'm also obsessed with silver this year. I'm not really sure what it is. So the fact that these are silver flats and Acne Studios, gagged. Okay, lastly for clothing, we're gonna get into jewelry. So when I was talking to you guys through like my wish list, I know that I said I really loved, you know, the beaded necklaces and bangles, and I really like red. Red is one of my colors, so I feel like I lucked out, but I found this necklace. It's not necessarily round beads, but I actually kind of like the fact that it's not fully round, but gorgeous, beautiful. And then I also found this red and silver bangle. Look how freaking gorgeous. I think these two pieces with like a simple white tank top, maybe a jort or some kind of capris, beautiful. This bracelet was $2.99, and I think this was also $2.99, but love that. I'm actually really excited about this piece, and this piece was also $2.99. This long lined necklace, I just really like the color palette on this, like all the pastels. It's just so spring and summery. I think with a plain white tee or a tank top, again, so cute and chic. That was it for clothing and jewelry. Let's move on to home decor, because it's a good one. Again, it's a good one. Ta-da! I found the vintage IKEA wine rack, and I got it for $5. What a find. And I will insert some pictures, but these are reselling for crazy amounts online. Honestly, I feel like you can Facebook Marketplace this or thrift this. They're pretty common. I'm just so happy I was able to find it. And this is actually the second time I've purchased things like these, but these are doilies. I love doilies. I have one on my coffee table right there, a longer one. I love the trend because they're just so cute and whimsy, and like they just add a little girliness to like random spaces in your house. These ones I use for my nightstand and in my bathroom, and they're just so cute. Trinket trays. I love trinket trays, especially in a place where I don't have counter space. I have dropped my engagement ring down the drain. Yeah, honestly, oh my god, I'm getting like triggered thinking about it. That was terrifying. We got her back, but that is honestly a whole story time in itself. Maybe I have to make a video on that, I don't know. So ever since then, I am very, very wary of where I place my rings and my jewelry, but yeah, with lack of counter space, it's just kind of hard to do so. So I love trinket trays, and I found this one that I thought was really cute, and she was $3.99, and it's just this black and white little trinket tray that I now have in my bathroom, and I don't know, thought it was cute. And then on my wish list, you guys saw I wanted some kind of wooden caddy. Ta-da! I found one, and this was only, oh, I still have a sticker on it, $3.99. Can you believe? And it actually rotates, which I personally really love, and it fits a lot. Like, this fits all of my makeup brushes. It has 6 palettes in here, my concealer, some clips. So this is basically my everyday makeup that I reach for now, and I'm no longer scuffling through my stuff in the morning, which has been really, really nice. I'm really, really happy about this, and it just adds a lot of warmth into my really cold gray bathroom, so I just love it. Okay, last but not least, the grand finale. These have been on my wish list since I moved in last year. I adore the Sabre Paris cutlery, okay, this right here, but the price is just not cute at all. So I'm not, never happening. I'm never biting the bullet on that. And there are dupes on Amazon and like from Simon's Canada you can get, but the quality was terrible. I have tried it. I found them. I found the dupes, and stainless steel, really good quality. And we have the spoon. They also came with teaspoons, the knives, and they came with small forks and large, like regular size forks as well. So I'm so happy. Thank you, thrift gods. Wouldn't you say that's a pretty decent haul? And I think all of this I spent, it was like $53 or something, which in my honest personal opinion and in my experience thrifting, that is on the higher end actually. I feel like on average I only spend around $25 to $35 at the thrift buying multiple things, but I just had a good successful week at the thrift. Like, as you guys can see, I'm so grateful. I couldn't be more happy. What's on like some of your wish lists this year? Let me know, comment down below. Or also, what are your thrift goats? Like, what goated items have you thrifted that like you can't even believe you thrifted? Because mine is a pair of Chanel sneakers. I'll insert a picture. I found them like 6 years ago and I still have them. Got them verified and authenticated, and they're real. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I genuinely had so much fun making it. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my socials right here. I post every single Wednesday on YouTube, and on Tuesdays I also post shorts. But thank you so much for being here. Happy thrifting, happy shopping. I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.